My whole life, I've never really felt like I fitted in. I mean, people playing football and I wanted to go, you know, lift up rocks and catch some woodlouse or something proper weird. That was my vibe. But, I mean, who wants to fit in, really?
I remember from my first day in A&E being really nervous, thinking, gosh, you know, am I going to get on with these people? Are they going to like me?
It's a gradual process of self-disclosure as we're getting to know one another. And it's quite common for that process to evolve over time.
But everyone feels the same on the first day. And within a few days, you'll have all relaxed, you'll be chatting to each other, getting to know each other, and you'll have wondered what was the fuss all about.
And as you feel a little bit safer, and as you get to know the other people that you're interacting with, that's when you might let some of your true self come to the front.
Being myself is the most important thing, because if you go in there quite nervous and closed, people won't want to approach you. And if you go in there not overly confident, but be yourself and put a little bit more oomph in yourself, then hopefully you can find people that you gravitate towards and have a really good group of friends.
It's quite normal and natural to change our behaviour sometimes to fit in with those around us. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, as long as it doesn't get to the point where you feel like you're not being true to yourself, or where you feel like you're acting a role or playing a part rather than being yourself.
You may feel that peer pressure to sort of adjust who you are and say things that are out of character that aren't really you so that you can fit in. But if it's not you, it can maybe make you look silly.
When I was in school, I was popular, as you call it, but I actually was really unhappy and I used to go to the toilets and cry. I think it's not so much that I wasn't liked, that I didn't fit in, but I just couldn't be myself. You know, you don't need to wear makeup to school, you don't need to roll your skirt up, you don't need to have your top button undone. They were all things that were so important to me when I was younger, and I always felt like I followed the crowd a little bit.
If you are with a group of friends that are making you feel uncomfortable or unhappy, or trying to push you to do things you wouldn't normally do, then maybe they aren't the right group of friends for you.
So sometimes it is okay to end a particular friendship, or at least to drift away from it, if you think that there's somewhere else where you can really be yourself.
If you see someone that's uncomfortable, how can you make them fit in more? Maybe just ask them on the slide, just be like, listen, you're right. And leave it at that. Like, don't just make it obvious. Like, oh, come join in. Just like, you're right, mate. Just something small.
I was really, really good at sport. That was my thing, and I loved it so much. But on the flip side, I'm super dyslexic, and I really struggled with most of the academic side of things. If there's one piece of advice I could give about not fitting in, is that I think sometimes it's, again, you have to look within and see if it's an insecurity that you have that's pushing you away from the people that you are trying to get closer to, rather than them actually pushing you away.
If I could go back, I would say, you don't need to fit in. You're just the weird girl that you enjoy being and you love being fun and you don't want to follow what everyone else is doing. I would say it's actually better to stand out than to fit in.
Make sure that you never lose that little element that makes you you.